Madam Go, got a special guest for you.
Hi, good afternoon.
Nice for coming back. Yes.
Yes.
I'm here to be our guest of honor.
Special guest interview with
Wow.
superstar over here.
Okay, how have you been?
I'm good, I'm good. Yeah, right.
Which year now?
I'm in year 2 now.
So next year streaming.
Yeah.
What have you chosen or what have you decided?
Oh, you see your teacher questions. You see teacher questions.
So let me know, my class also knows you. Oh, Ian, our St. Hildan's, you ought to know, you ought to know. Yeah, so your legacy lives on. So you know that whatever you've done, your good work, it's still being passed on. And you know your juniors are all seeing you.
王琦老师在吗？王琦老师，
还有录像的。
那印象中呢，燕是怎样的学生？
燕很乖啦，
很乖。
考试了，对，在班里又很乖。他平时虽然说出去演戏很忙哦，但是作业从来没有拖欠过。
哇，每次呢 ，Madam Go 也是讲一样东西，
对对，
从来都没有。
作业从来没有拖欠过，而且作业都是高质量的完成的。
哇，
他不会的问题，有一段时间小六拍戏不在，不会的问题他都会记下来，然后隔天就会问明白，直到问明白为止。
So how do you feel coming back here?
Yeah, I remember I think I was singing there once in primary 3, then I was standing on the steps, right? Then I was singing 那些年 when I was younger. Yeah.
So how is it like being back after a few years? This is where you were at your best over here.
It's quite amazing remembering like the different things that happened. It's quite,
Come a long way,
cool. Yeah.
Was this the stage that maybe made you realize that this is what you wanted to do?
It was a very crucial milestone for me to actually gain my confidence. It was the platform for me to express myself suddenly. So through acting and it was a really enjoyable process. I slowly learned to gain confidence from actually sharing what I want to act, how I want to portray this role. I think it is the most memorable platform for me to actually express
this exact stage.
Yeah, this is the stage. Yeah.
Feeling is different. You want to go there and kiss the floor, breathe the air a bit. Okay, I don't think so. Let's go. Hi everyone. So we're here with Ian Teng, our alumni, who is here on a special guest interview. So Ian, you are a superstar now. Please tell us a bit more about what you have acted in Mediacorp and what are roles that you have played that you find particularly interesting.
Okay, so I think I'll just talk about how I started off acting. I think my very first role I actually played for Mediacorp was actually in a hosting show. It was called Mat Yo-Yo or Yo-Yo Mao in Chinese, and then I played the cat host.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the roles that actually threw me to the deep end.
How old were you when you?
I started at primary 2.
Primary 2?
End of primary 2.
How did you manage? I mean, the thing is that at primary 2, some people are still managing how to get to school on time. So how do you do that?
I think at that point in time, I think it's really I'm really thankful for my parents' support. At the time, they gave me they actually helped me through this point in time. So I think my parents and especially my dad was very helpful in this front. And my parents were also helping me. My parents did send me to school at the time. I mean, I could have gone to school, but then my parents still insisted on sending me to school. And I think it's really my parents that helped me through. And okay, so I'll just move on about my acting part. I actually after that, so I started doing more Chinese dramas, which is I think one of the most fun one was actually 摇滚一族 Rock Republic.
You're a drummer or something,
I was
right?
a drummer. It was very interesting that they had a very creative set, and and then I slowly got used to acting. And then in primary 6, I actually did the blockbuster drama 我们的家园. Yes, that one I acted as in the past, and it was one of my toughest roles I had to play because I had to be abused, I had to be kidnapped, and I was actually sort of an abused son. So it was not easy and very tough role to play. But I slowly got it. Then I've been acting, and then up to now I've been doing. It was a recent one, Lion Mums 2, where I played Winston, and it was the more emotionally traumatic role for me.
Okay, let's just stop there for a moment because not many people, right, have a resume like that, frankly speaking, right? P2 start to act and all the way. So I think you've rubbed shoulders with some of our biggest names in TV. I saw like Romeo Tan, like Lina Ng who plays your mom. Yeah. So how is it like interacting with these celebrities?
I think it's pretty cool. Like we were able to it was very fun. Like they're actually not like that serious people. They're actually really fun people as well. And it was a very enriching experience because they were able to teach me how to act, how to portray certain emotions as well. Because they're more experienced in the field, so they were able to, especially when I was a bit too exaggerated, they taught me how to tone down and make it more natural. So and also I think it was very fun because we were able to exchange experiences other than just pure acting. We also have offset. We can share our own experiences, and I think the acting experiences are very interesting as well. And what they face is also some of the challenges that we face. So they're pretty much also like humans. They have the same problems as us, and to be able to interact with them and know that they have the same, that they relate to us in certain ways is actually pretty enriching and pretty fun as well. Yeah, pretty cool.
So who would be your role model? If you were to pick one.
I think one of my role models actually Felicia Chin, Felicia Chin. Yeah,
okay.
She played my mother in 我们的家园, and yeah, actually she didn't really in the show itself she didn't really like me because I was a non-biological child. I was actually not a child that she wanted.
Yes.
So but however she always treated me very kindly offset. She taught me she was able to portray the emotions, but at the same time also very kind to me and very fun and loving. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to like what you mentioned, one of your most emotionally charged roles.
Yes.
Okay.
Winston.
Winston Lian in The Lion Mums. I want to show you a scene that for me was the scene. The scene that I was so proud, because I was watching with my wife and like, the one my student, the one last time my school one. So proud of you when I saw that scene. I was immersed for a while. Then after I unimmersed myself, it was like that's my student. Okay, so I'll show you this role, and I want you to tell me what's this scene all about, and also how did you do it? How did you be so good in that scene? Okay, so let's watch the scene first.
Okay.
And yeah, big screen.
Oh.
This is like the most professional thing we have here, lah.
Winston Lian, 加油!
We're very impressed by your academic and extracurricular record.
Thank you.
Could you tell us why you want to come to our school?
Northbridge Independence Debating Club has participated in many international competitions this year. The opportunity to be trained at that level has drawn my attention to Northbridge Independent.
So you don't intend to pursue Wushu as your CCA?
Northbridge has a very strong Wushu team. I would very much like to be part of the team, if I'm good enough.
And be in the debate club? Very ambitious, Winston.
True progress is to know more, and be more, and to do more. Oscar Wilde.
Tell us about an event that is significant in your life.
What are your thoughts on the DSA program, Winston?
My best friend killed himself.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
DSA program is the reason why my best friend is dead. He was so afraid he wouldn't win a medal in badminton. I wouldn't have his DSA. Afraid he couldn't go to the school we wanted to go together. He tried to cheat. And the coach caught him. I wouldn't let him play. And shamed him in front of his teammates, his friends.
That's a very moving story, Winston.
It's not a story! It is real! His name was Jason Wee and he killed himself! He killed himself because of this stupid, invisible boogeyman called the DSA!
Winston!
So what do I think of the program? I hate DSA. I'll always hate it. DSA is the reason why I don't have a best friend anymore.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Every single time I watch that, it's like the welling up of tears, because it's just more than just your acting, right? It's the whole angst of it. The whole climax of the show builds on to just this spot over here. So what was going on in your mind? Okay, firstly, tell us a bit more about what happened. What's this scene all about?
This scene was actually when after Jason died. In episode 24, Jason was actually my best friend. We've been through a lot together. We wanted to go to RI as the dream team, and we wanted to be the best friends like BFF. But then because of the DSA thing, he lost in a badminton match, which he was banking on that medal to actually get the DSA. And his parents and his even Auntie Durrani, which was one of the main characters of the show, she wanted to meet up to the expectation of all of them, because all of them were expecting him to win, and that he thought that the medal was his straight away. So in episode 24, when he got really nervous, he didn't know how to handle his emotions, so he actually felt that cheating was the best method to go. So he cut the strings of his opponent, and he was caught and shamed. And he was going to disappoint the entire world, so he decided to take his own life. After that, Winston actually got very distraught. He didn't know how to handle it. He tried going around each day thinking it's a normal day, so that thinking that time passed, maybe perhaps as a normal person he could just let it go, but he could not let it go. It's still harping inside him, and it's very painful for him. And with his mother also being a very imposing a lot of pressure onto him because of academics, he feels very distraught, and so he broke down at this point in time.
So that's what happened with Winston, right?
Yes, Winston.
But what happened for Ian over here? What was going through your mind when you played this character at this scene, this very crucial scene?
I think for me it was, I made Ian Winston, so I decided to sink myself into the character. I decided to think of what he must be feeling, and this is through the guidance of the director. The director told me that he always asked me what happens before that, like what exactly happened, why do you feel this way, and so I try to think about my mother, not my real mother, but in Winston's situation, his mother actually imposing onto him the pressure of losing a friend, and the anger of the education system for being such a stressful one onto my friend and to even my sisters as well. It made me very confused about how I try to think of confusion and not knowing how to handle what's going on around me, and so soon I thought this emotion would slowly breed into some kind of psychotic kind of behavior, because you don't know how to react to certain things, and so slowly lose my judgment. So I thought as Winston, I thought that I should portray this emotion, and that's what I was supposed to be.
You know what's my favorite part in the entire scene?
Which one?
It's after you have that meltdown, right? Then you still adjust your t-shirt.
That was
like nothing going on. Maintain.
Yeah.
I have my inner peace. Was that from you or?
No, actually, my dad taught me how to do it.
Oh,
he actually told me that transition between me slamming the table and then slowly coming back, that transition to pull my shirt and to become back to normal, which is even scarier than just slamming the table.
Exactly.
And it was actually it was my dad's idea.
Okay, so on the same note as Lion and Mums, you play a student, a high achieving student who wants to go to RI, wants to go to Raffles Institute, and works very hard to go there. And in real life, you're in Raffles Institute, you're in RI.
Yes.
So, of course, the question would be to a lot of people, and as well as myself, how do you deal with both? How do you give 100% to both?
I think it's very important that you have time management, especially when the filming dates are very close to exam time. You need to plot your revision well throughout the week and set your targets for a certain week. I think that's how I usually got past the exam periods. For non-exam periods, I think I I just usually have to plan ahead. So if I know that there's filming this day, then I usually try to finish my homework before that. Or if not, I will bring my homework there to actually complete. And there's a certain gap in the
Bring your homework to the set to
Yes,
complete.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's I think it's mainly hard work and start to plan your time, set an objective. I think it is possible.
And we also heard that from just now your teachers that you never once asked for extension of deadline. Right? You never once asked for extension of deadline, and that's really, really amazing given your work commitment. So bringing back the focus to St. Hilda's Primary School,
Yes.
what were certain opportunities that were given in your school, in our school, St. Hilda's Primary School, that kind of allowed you to bloom as you are right now?
I think the what St. Hilda's has got me is actually imparted onto me is actually it's opportunities to let me gain my confidence, especially when they have offered me many opportunities, like since I was primary 3 to actually sing on stage for 那些年 that song, and also for Teachers' Day to perform, and also perform for Mr. Lim Swee Say for one of the Bedok residents committee or something like that. I can't really remember, but yeah, and also drama box, which actually allowed me to express my emotions and to play different characters, so versatility of my acting as well. And yeah, they slowly built my confidence and my ability to actually express myself, to be spontaneous, and it's really, St. Hilda's has really helped me a lot in building my confidence for my acting as well.
So I think definitely there'll be a lot of people out there who wants to follow in your footsteps. Not so much of the fame, the glamour, but to get a taste of what is it like to perform on TV, to express yourself on TV. So to these people, what would be your words of wisdom?
I think just go where your heart tells you. If you want to pursue acting, go for it. Take whatever opportunities you get. One day you will be realized, and one day you will. As long as you have hard work, you have the perseverance, you have the passion, you can make it there.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so Ian Teng, thank you so much, Ian.
Thank you so much.